All right, we are back from the weekend, man, and it's a back day. So back to attack, as you know. So I've got some updates for you guys. First, I messed up a little bit again this weekend. Not like crazy, I didn't have like a full-on cheat day or anything, but there were probably like, I feel like Friday we probably had like 3,000 calories. Still tracked, but you know, it was, well, I went out and ate. I think I told you guys I was going to go out and eat. And the problem with it is we went and got Mexican food. Dude, Mexican food is the hardest thing to track when it comes down to tracking food. It's just they don't calculate that at all. They don't calculate that stuff at all, which is why it's so fucking good. But save those for your cheat days, I guess. But it wasn't terrible. I definitely feel carved up. I can say that. A little dehydrated too. I'm not even gonna lie on that part. Definitely the hydration yesterday was really bad. This morning, I want to say better, but really I've only gotten in maybe a liter of water, so I really need more, and it's like 1 o'clock, so weekend's been a little bit off. Yesterday was the worst, honestly. I think yesterday, because there was a bunch of stuff I ate that was untracked. I tracked a lot of stuff. Like, I tracked up to about 2,700 calories, and then I kept grabbing these little bagel chips and dip, you know, because Alex got these bagel chips for her, and, well, she got them for me to try out, too. And I was dipping it in spinach dip. And there's no telling how many calories I probably got from that. And also, I probably ate 3,500 calories. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that's how much I ate. And then I had Mexican food this morning, but I was a little bit smarter about it. And I tracked it before I actually ordered the food, because I tried to make sure I could get something that was easier to track. There are some options that are a little bit easier to track, a little bit safer, like the nachos. Like nachos Mexicanos is like something that a lot of Mexican restaurants have. And that one's easier to track, and it's not super high calorie. And even then I overestimated the amount of calories just because I knew I was going over the wagon. So everything's already all tracked up for the day. I'll probably be sitting around 220 grams of protein and about 2,700 calories. So not too bad, not too shabby, but we got to get our shit back on it. I also took a rest day yesterday. Reason being is just because nothing other than laziness, pure lazy. I sat on my ass I probably sat on my ass for 10 hours and played video games, dude. I'm not even playing, and it felt good. It felt good. I still worked a little bit that morning, but I shouldn't have taken that off day. I need to get better about doing that. It's almost like, because I'm telling myself on the weekends I'm giving myself time off. But I think here's the problem. Here's what I was just thinking about this. Like, if you can get into fitness and have success with fitness, you're capable of starting a business, because it's that same kind of effort. It's the very same effort where it's like, you got to focus on it all the time. You can't really like lay off of it, right? Like, you got to be thinking about it all the time if you don't want to go backwards. And I've already done that with fitness before. The problem now is that I'm doing that with fitness, and I have a business, right? So that's the hard. It's hard for me. It's hard to stay focused. It's hard for me to deviate like patterns in my brain to go, okay, business, fitness. Because if you focus on one too much, the other's going to slack off. You know what I mean? And they're both pretty important. So it's one of those things I'm trying to figure out how to, I guess, balance that like mindset out, especially, and everything's fine except for like when I try to give myself a break, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like I'm working two jobs almost, or it's almost like I'm doing two fitness journeys at the same time, rather, you know, two different things I got to stay focused on it all at the same time. So I'm working on it. We're deviating. Again, I'm talking like it was really, really bad. I didn't go crazy. I ate maybe like 3,500 calories, which is like maybe maintenance, right? So that's where we're at. I'm also dehydrated. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. You know, it's not bad per se. We'll know more when we do a weigh out tomorrow, because I think we are going to go ahead and do an in-body. I'm not going to put a ton of value tomorrow on tomorrow's in-body, because when I stopped doing that stopped giving that as much value, I started seeing better results, because I started focusing more on the correlations and stuff like, well, also because I stopped having those cheat days, like those massive, I was having cheat days, not cheat meals. That was fucking me up. That was definitely fucking me up for a while. We would have seen a lot faster progress if I hadn't have been doing that. So lesson learned with that. I think that's what I was doing before to get down to 7%, but I was doing it, I was getting ready for an MMA fight, y'all. So it was just, my mindset was different. You know what I mean? So it's just a completely different thing. So with this, it's a little bit more specifically for the physique, not to get down to a certain, you know, I've already been over this with you guys. But the biggest piece of news, which is really fucking cool, so we're doing the Tough Mudder next Saturday. Today's Sunday, so it's like 6 days away. And I was talking to my mom about it. She was like, man, you've been doing those fitness vlogs. I would really love to see you doing it with the Tough Mudder. And my birthday is going to be a week after that, right? It's November 7th, if you guys didn't know my birthday. And so she's like, well, I don't want to go ahead and get you a birthday present. And so she bought me a camera on Amazon, and we're going to be able to vlog. We should. I need to, it came in today. I need to look around at. We should be able to vlog the Tough Mudder, y'all. It's going to be super fucking cool. I went ahead and posted. Y'all should already probably know about that because I already posted this morning a picture of the camera. But yeah, man, the headset should be coming in the next couple days. I'll be fiddling around with it, but if everything goes right, I'll be able to literally film the entire Tough Mudder and y'all can see the whole thing. So it's gonna be cool. I can't wait to play around with that and see how it all works and try and make sure it's ready for the Tough Mudder and stuff. But it's a really cool thing. That was something I was thinking about a little bit, is like, how am I gonna, you know, we've been training for this since we started this cut, you know. Well, I say training for this, but this has been something that's been on our minds since we started to cut. Like, when on day one, like when we started the vlogs, I think I brought up the Tough Mudder because I think I had already signed up for it, or somewhere around like the first week of it. So that's where we're at, man. It's time. Time is here. Like I said, the cut's not going to be over after this. There's still plenty I want to get done. Try and do it before Christmas. Christmas is where I'm like, or New Year's is where I'm going to be like, okay, we really got to be like, the cut's got to stop soon. You know what I mean? So that's really the big deadline, because one, I don't want to be cutting for half the year. That'll make it almost like 5 months. That's ridiculous. I only need to be cutting 2 to 3 months out of the year, right? Especially if I want to do that bodybuilding coverage. So we've kind of found a good groove where I'm seeing a substantial amount of results week by week, you know, about a pound of fat per week. So I want to keep doing that and see if I can get a good like 12. I would like to be like, if I could be 210 at 7% body fat on an in-body, I would be pretty happy. And that's why we're doing the in-body, guys. I still want to know what that number is. I need to have a good idea and not hide from the data either, because I need to know where my how my muscle's looking. That's a big part of that in-body. So that's why I'm still doing that, but I don't want to give so much power to it to like affect like what all I'm doing. You know what I mean? So biggest thing, you know, it's grind time. 6 days until Tough Mudder. I plan on probably vlogging every day, and honestly next weekend too. I don't know. Well, I'll let you guys know. Like, we'll probably do a vlog for the Tough Mudder. Maybe do some stuff. I might do it for the whole weekend. I think that's what I told you guys. We might do the vlog for the entire weekend starting on Friday. So this upcoming Friday, we'll be filming. So there shouldn't be a video. Yeah, that'll still work. So there shouldn't be a video out until the Monday after that. So we'll start filming this upcoming Friday. I'll stop filming probably Monday morning, and I'll try and get that video out to you guys probably on Monday night. That would be probably the day, because we'll have an 8-hour drive that I'll have to do. So I'll probably edit that thing while we're driving. So yeah, there we go. There's the plan. So anyways, it's back day. I need to get inside and get warmed up. It's already a giant intro. There's a lot of info I wanted to give to you guys right off the bat. But back day, we're gonna keep it pretty simple. I wanna hit maybe 3 or 4 exercises. That's it. Do everything for high volume. Literally like 4 sets of 25 is what's been in my mind. Which is a good, like, just overall good back, tear my back up kind of. So I'm thinking like bent over rows, 4 sets of 25, shrugs, 4 sets of 25. What else? There was something else specifically. I was thinking even pull-ups. 4 sets of 25 maybe. We'll see. I might do that. We might do that. Or we'll do lat pull downs. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see what's kind of going on with that. And then core, you know, which I plan on maybe hitting some maybe some double knee taps. I did double knee taps last time. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Let me get inside, get warmed up, and then we'll get after it. I was thinking about it. I think I might try using that other camera to record some stuff instead of using my phone, because I could definitely use that for other things, man. But already warmed up here. We did 2 sets. We're doing 5 sets of 20. Like, this is getting me a lot more than I thought it would. Just to set the high volume. So the way I think we're going to do it is we're going to do that high volume. Start off with high volume. You know, flip it around just for the day. I just want to see how it does on me. And then at the end,
we might do some kind of heavy row, some kind of really heavy row. Well, there's another exercise I was going to want to show you too. We'll play around with some stuff. I'm definitely in like a experimental type of mood with exercises type of thing today. And then also, another thing I forgot to mention is, you know, obviously when we're in Nashville, it's going to be a little bit weird as far as like getting workouts in, but I do plan on going to a few different spots in Nashville that have some pretty sick gyms. And that had me thinking, I'm going to start gym bouncing a little bit just to experiment with like different places, see what I like the most. And just, you know, just to kind of switch things up. It'll be fun. It'd be like, what, $8 a day just to, you know, switch things up on the routine. That'd be, you know, like I said, I spend $50 for 2 meals on DoorDash. $8, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So let me go ahead and get these going though. I'll be good for about 12 of these and then we'll start really feeling it. Stand. Yep, here it is. Oh man, I'm gonna go a little wider on that next set. But honestly, I want to do a little bit more weight. It does feel like a bigger squeeze on the back. Hold on. Switch grip real quick. Ooh, 6 more. Oh my goodness. Honestly, too much weight. Man, I'm still definitely dehydrated. But also, I told y'all guys this before, I haven't been taking the creatine. I've just been out. And I meant to do that yesterday. Haven't ordered more, so I'll do that literally today, I swear. Yeah, so here's what we'll do. I'll hit the chest supported row next, and then for the heavy row, we'll do a heavy bent over row. Like maybe sets of 8, like 3 or 4 sets. I don't know how much weight we'll do, but we'll play around with it. Anyways, let's get this going. I want to go ahead and knock these out. I'm trying not to give myself like maybe 60 seconds. But again, you know, we're not going super heavy here, so it's not like the weight is just the most important thing. It's just the feel. I will say too, man, I feel like we're gonna have a pretty freaking wild back pump today. We'll have to check it out. Just because I ate a lot of tortilla chips this weekend, man. There's a lot of carbs in there. Oh man, that's crazy. Man, I'm going all over the place. Hold on, let me adjust my grip here. Try and go tight. Oh my God. God dang. Oh, that one was just really freaking annoying. But we're done with them. I felt what worries me a lot is I felt my tricep working to stabilize a lot, which tells me I was trying to pull with my bicep a lot, which I was doing suicide grip, but I don't know, when you start doing that high volume, man, you get tired. You start going a little bit too crazy. So I don't know. It's fun to experiment with. I haven't done something like that in a minute, so we'll keep the sets to 15 with the chest supported rows, so I don't go too crazy with it. Yeah, what I was thinking is we could start trying to use, because I haven't even actually gotten it out of the package yet, but that new camera, and see if, you know, if the footage looks as good as my camera does, because obviously nowadays phones can shoot in 4K. That's why they cost so much. But it's a hassle dealing with all that, you know. So I would try and figure out and see if we can. We might try that tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna get out today and fiddle around with it and see if we can, you know, mess around and see if we can make that happen. The main thing I'm thinking about is like how we're gonna do the audio. We'll figure it out. It shouldn't be a big problem. But whatever. We're on these. I'm doing 4 sets of 15, or 3 more sets of 15. Already did 2. Going neutral grip because, you know, we're gonna be doing bent over rows later, so it's gonna be a supinated grip or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm starting to already get tired. I think I'm just super dehydrated. Like, I'm trying to chug some water, but obviously it's damage already done. You know, I need to make sure I should have drank it before. That's gotta be better about those weekends, man. Which next weekend, obviously, we'll be out of town, so it's not gonna be a deal next weekend. We're gonna be doing a Tough Mudder. But weekend after that, you know, I'm gonna start having to make plans with like going to the park or, you know, there was nothing necessarily wrong with playing video games like that, but I don't like how much, you know, I would rather be living my life, you know, than, because I can play video games any night I want to. I don't need to spend 10 hours a day playing video games. That was nice, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was really nice. I haven't done that since I was probably fucking maybe 18, you know? That was really nice. Anyways, let's get these going. Okay. I'll be honest, I used the same weight for my second set and it felt a little bit harder on my second set. I'm doing this thing. I'm playing, I don't know if y'all could tell when I was doing the pull downs. But I'm doing this thing with my back exercises now where I'm really hooking my arm. Like, I'm not just grabbing like a suicide grip, I'm like hooking. And for me, I don't know if it's like the way my body's designed or what, my, my frame. But when I do it that way, I'm able to really get that full range of motion, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna bump the weight up and we'll keep going. Man, I can feel that I don't have any creatine in there. Damn, I gotta get this shit. I gotta quit waiting to the last second to get that shit restocked. Whew. And then maybe we'll do a pose out because I feel like we got a crazy pump. I'm telling you, I did eat a little bit too heavy carbs, and one of those days I ate a little bit too low protein because I ate so many carbs. But it was tracked, so there is that. Man, whew. The thing is about that one, I can really, especially because it's chest supported, I can really just kind of like turn my mind off for a second and just focus on that stretch and squeeze. which was a little bit better. But like I said, let's go check out this pump, and then I'm actually gonna show you guys something called a metal row, which we haven't done. I haven't done them in years, but they're great. So let's go check it out. All right, so there was someone in the bathroom when I went to go try and do a pose out, and honestly, in this whole place, that's the best place to do it. I mean, I could maybe do it like right there. We might try it out. I don't know. It's just the lighting is just really weird in here. There's some weird shadow spots. That's what we experienced last time we tried to pose out in here. Just when you've got nothing but shadow on you, you can't see nothing. It just makes you look like a blob. Which again, I'm not gonna completely blame the lighting, but you know, I don't want to do that. All right, so this is called a meadow row, by the way. It's basically a variation of some sort of a landmine row. If you guys don't know what a landmine row is basically this thing is a landmine. It's a barbell. You can either, your gym may or may not have this. Most of the time they will, but if they don't, you can also put it in the corner of a room, and it'll do the same kind of thing. But what you're looking for is just a wedge in the ground, and all a metal row is you're just taking this weight on the side, and then you're rowing. And the reason I like these is because since there's a bar right here, it makes you go in a straight line, if that makes sense. You can't just go out, right? So that's one of the reasons I haven't done these in a long time, but it's a good variation to kind of throw in there. We're just going for maybe like 8 on each side. Move this over so y'all don't have to just look at my ass the whole time. You might have to, that's okay. Whew. Oh, I gotta mention this, because I think that'll be my 3rd set on those. I think I'm good on those. But one thing I need to note, you'll notice I'm using 25s instead of 45s here. If you use 45s, you're not gonna be able to go as low with the reach and the stretch. So I like to use 25 so you can go, have a little bit more room to stretch your lats out and stuff. But we're gonna go ahead, keep using the landmine, and switch it to a landmine row. So let me get an attachment real quick. I can already tell it's gonna be one of those back days that it's gonna be hard to take this sweatshirt off. But this is the attachment I was looking for. Basically an open V-bar. The reason I want to use this is because what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some, like I said, basically like a T-bar row. It's basically what you're gonna be doing. Which if you have a T-bar row, I'll be honest, just do T-bar rows. That setup is way better, but we don't have one of those here. So, and I used to love doing those things. Just we don't have one here, or at the other one. That's another reason why I want to gym bounce. There's a few gyms here that have some crazy workout equipment. Like, I would like to do a leg day at one gym in particular because they've got a pit shark. If you guys don't know what a pit shark is, they're wild. I've never actually gotten to use one, but I want to really bad. Anyways, as far as this stuff goes, what we're gonna be doing with this is we're gonna take this, right? It's gonna hold on to the weight, suicide grip, then over row position, and then row to your chest. As you can tell, I definitely need a lot more weight, so I'm gonna pop on 2 more 25s. We'll get one more set of like maybe 15 here, and then I still got like four or 5 sets of shrugs coming up. I don't know how I'm wanting to do those. I kind of want to do them lighter weight, man, and really focus on trying to get the squeeze I'm looking for with them. And then as far as abs go, you guys got me there. I have no idea. I'm thinking maybe since we're getting some of these in, definitely getting some core stiffening done with these. Might go ahead and just get some starfish crunches in. Just make it nice and simple, And then tomorrow, for, I guess it would be arm day. Man, I'll be honest, I kind of want to So one thing that's been kind of weighing on my mind too is I'm wanting to kind of, instead of doing all this extra walks throughout the day like I've been talking to you guys about, because it's just too hard for my brain to be like, okay, let's get up and go for a walk and like do it on a consistent basis. Like, I'll do it, don't get me wrong, but like, it's just so all over the place. I want some consistency with it, you know what I mean, with that kind of cardio. So I'm thinking about doing like 2-a-days from now on every day, just part of my everyday routine. And really, it's going to help me save time when I start thinking about it, because all this time I'm spending on walking, and you know, so it's all going to conglomerate to only about 3 hours of working out a day, compared to like, you know, I'm already kind of doing that anyways, just in a more sporadic way. In fact, I'm more like doing like 4 hours every day in a more sporadic way. So, you know, like I said, I need some consistency so I can track that shit. So one thing I've been kind of experimenting with in my head, I might try this week, is going and doing fasted cardio in the morning, like first thing, and getting up and coming to like a gym, like here. This is part of the morning routine. You know, get up maybe around 6:30 and come here and, you know, get an hour of, or maybe even 45 minutes. Yeah, maybe like 45 minutes of cardio. And then stretch, you know, a good like morning stretch routine, you know, plan on spending maybe an hour 15 here. You know, and what that'll do is, one, it'll get most of my cardio out of the way, so I don't have to do cardio at the fucking end of this stuff, you know. Which I still probably will. I'll still probably do at least 10, 15 minutes, because it'll give me more time to do bag work, you know, which I shouldn't be doing bag work either. But like dedicating 10 minutes at the end to cool me down, and then stretch, you know, I think the routine might be a little bit better. So I'm experimenting with that idea. If we end up doing that, that means for the second workout, you know, it's just going to be another thing it's going to help with is filming, you know. So that's the thing, man. Like I told you guys, when it comes down to the business and doing this, it's hard to try and navigate it, but it's fun. It's a fun thing, you know. It's part of it. But let's go ahead and get this last set of these in. Whew. All right, not too bad. So what I think I'm gonna go ahead and do real quick, I'm gonna go try and get another pose out in real quick. And then, like I said, after that, I'll go ahead and get my shrugs and everything else done. So let's go get that pose out done. All right, we're here. Let's check how it's looking. It's definitely gonna take a second for me to take this off, so I might actually just cut through this part. All right. I mean, not bad. Still haven't done my abs yet, so. Dude, I definitely feel an imbalance in my back somewhere. Like, it's bothersome. I will say that. It's definitely bothersome. You know, I'm definitely not more cut than I was, before, you know, last time we did this, so I just gotta get on it. I think a lot of it's the dehydration. You know, and I still gotten like a half a gallon in now, but that was while I was working out. It's still like in my stomach, not even in my system. So if anything, I'm just bloated up a little bit. Ugh. See, that's where the imbalance is in my back. That part that makes my chest arch like that, that's where I can feel it, you know? And I think part of it is actually in my psoas muscle down here somewhere, like in my hip. It's weird. It's like I'm having to feel around. Again, it just comes down to more yoga, you know, which I already told y'all guys I plan on trying to get some more in. I need more creatine. Tell you all that. And then also, like, I feel like some kind of pinch going on back here. So, not worried about it, but I would like it to go the fuck away. I'll tell you all that. It definitely, like when I was doing a lot of those pulls, I could feel it. I think I just need a deep dish, you know. But again, main thing, stay on track. You know, I'm going to be going crazy this weekend as far as cheating goes, cheating on the diet. Well, really, it's just Friday and Saturday. On Sunday, I think we're going to be starting to kind of rein it back in. You know, Sunday is going to be our, like, go to that gym in Nashville day, you know, check out some different stuff, rather than just enjoying food all day. You know, Friday is definitely going to be carb load. Saturday is the day of the event, celebrate. You know, if you have an event, that's when I like to celebrate. Like, might even have a few drinks. You know, your boy didn't even drink alcohol. Last time I drank alcohol was probably in May, so it's been a minute. You know, even when everyone else is drinking, I don't. It's just, you know, I'm definitely the out of my friend group. Because you guys don't think I have a friend group that does this shit. Like, that is not. No, my friend group likes to play video games, watch anime, and they like to drink. You know, I like to play video games and watch anime. That's what we have in common, right? That's it. They don't do any of this fitness stuff. In fact, anytime I've had any of my buddies come work out with me, most of them throw up. I'm not even going to lie. But that's because they're doing my workout, not a workout for a beginner, you know? But anyways, that's all we got. Nothing too crazy. Like, I don't look bad, but I'm definitely dehydrated. And we've got some work to do, so I better get the fuck after it. I'm going to finish up the workout, and then I'll talk to you guys in the car post-workout talk, and we'll talk a little bit about what my plans with that hour of cardio in the morning time, you know? But we'll talk about it.
All right, done with the workout. It wasn't too bad. I would definitely say it was more of a medium intensity workout. Mainly, I think the main thing that was the inhibiting factor there was just the dehydration, I think. We definitely got 30 minutes of cardio in, but like I said, y'all, I do kind of want to start doing that in the morning. So I think maybe I'll need to check out my schedule and rearrange my schedule. But I think I might start doing that, like spend an hour 15 or set aside an hour 15 in the morning to go ahead and get the cardio knocked out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it all day like I usually am, and having stuff bounce around my head. Go like, oh, I need to do this for business, but I really need to go on that walk, but blah, 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 blah. You know, it's kind of like this, like almost paralysis I get stuck in, where I end up just like looking at my phone, you know, like trying to figure out what I'm doing. So we might try that out tomorrow. I think that's something we might attempt at and just see how it feels. If it feels good and it's going the right way, then we'll just keep rocking on with it. So yeah, man, I think that's going to be the game plan. Tomorrow, I'll go ahead and get the fasted cardio done with. And then I'm supposed to be also doing a weigh out tomorrow. So by the time you guys see me, even if I do the fasted cardio, I still will be fasted by the time of the workout, because I plan on doing that in body. So we'll just see how it all turns out. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated tomorrow. But until then, peace out. Have a wonderful day.